Alright guys, diff's in there. Last thing I have to do is take these out. And I thought, well, I didn't film nothing else. I don't know if anybody, this applies to like all cars, taking this damn rubber seal out of here, and it's pretty, just take it and pop it right out. But just make sure you don't get down into the teeth. Like, don't want to get in behind or get in here and scrape this, because if you scrape it, it ain't never going to seal right anyway. Once you mess it up, it's not going to seal right. But it's in there. Diff's in there, as you guys can see. And then a lot of people take a socket and beat these in. On Hyundai, I never really never had one leak by doing what I do. Done them on Hondas and everything else, I never had an issue with it. Some people put grease on these and all kinds of different shit, but I don't know, I've never had an issue. I just push them in by hand, get them started really good. Well, it's really windy here today, and just there you go. It's in there. That one's in there now. That's all I ever do with them, guys. Some people use a socket that size. They already got this one in. So that was the last two things we needed to do before we tear the transmission out of the car. And once we tear the transmission out of the car, we'll be putting this in here. But I think the biggest question is, does the axle snap? I think that's what everybody really wants to know. If anybody's curious, I'm sure there's some people that want to know if I had any success this time. Now this was the spare axle, remember, that even clicked and did all kinds of dumb shit. I'm not even sure if you guys see this here. You know, it would spin into the splines. There we go, locked in. See? Not pulling that out. No more play, see that? Not a little bit of play even. Not sure if that's getting in the diff there. You should be able to see the diff actually move. It's hard to move it when it's in gear. When you're in neutral, it's not so bad, but when you're in gear, different story. Hopefully I don't bitch this new ring up, but that we didn't touch it. Snaps out of here with some ease. No problem. Not at all. So that's one thing down. We gotta do suspension. They've settled pretty good. Maybe not. We gotta drop this out front. Start doing the suspension. We gotta do test hits before we actually set the suspension in the preload and everything like that. Waiting to hear back from the guy that's fixing my Megasquirt, so hopefully maybe we'll have that back this week. Little race going on this weekend. Maybe we can get in it. Probably shouldn't, because no testing on the suspension, and I don't know what it's going to do. Left, right, I don't know. I have no clue. And yeah, then we should be back together, guys. And I'm going to make a plug and play
wiring harness for the Megasquirt 3X. Setting up appointment sometime this year. Might do it at the end of the year. And just have it retuned on the Megasquirt 2. So I can just put the build head on there. And I'm going to do some tuning myself on it, but I'm going to put the build head on and do some tuning and wait on the day of the appointment. Probably just tune it on the Megasquirt 1 and probably just wait till this winter, because more like we're building the motor. If we don't build the motor, it's because we're going to buy our dog box, and dog boxes are expensive, anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000. So that'll be our next step to getting this car down the road. LSD was the major step, but we'll probably eat through these this year. So what else? Yeah, and if you guys want to watch any of the cash days, actually I'll put it in the beginning of this video. So later, guys.